Hi there, my name is Sophia and I'm with the Brent Gove Onboarding Department. We wanted to share a video with you with how we're supporting Brent Gove's organization. So here's part 1 and part 2. Hopefully you can duplicate it for your group and enjoy.
Okay, so I'm going to click on it again and I'm going to go on the desktop one
Desktop.
and share.
And
And it says open system preference.
open that page.
Okay. So what I get now is a pop-up screen that says at the very top it says screen and system audio recording, and below that it says Zoom, and then below that it says system audio recording only.
Does the Zoom have like a toggle, like a turn on?
Yes.
Yeah, hit that toggle
Okay.
and then reshare the screen now. Like go back to, like exit out of that little pop-up and go back to Zoom and reshare it. Should share this time. This is
Okay.
just a max setting. It's just making sure you actually want to share your screen with me.
Okay, it says I had to put in my password and it says
Yeah.
modify settings.
No, this should just be done. Is the toggle on now?
Yes.
Yeah, so
It's
you can just close that out and then
close it
just,
out.
yeah, then just keep the main screen and then hit that green button again, the share screen. And now it should share when you click it.
Share. Okay. Okay. So when
So
I
you'll do
hit
the same process, the share screen, and it's going to pop up what screen do you want to share?
okay. So that Zoom again, the toggle one, it almost reverts back to off, so I have to hit it back on. And when I hit it back on, I have to actually put in my password, which I'll do right now.
Yes, you have to put in your password. It's the security.
Modify. Okay, so that's what's going on.
Gotta love Max.
Okay, it says here, Zoom may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit.
Hit do later.
Do it later, okay. Okay, perfect. Now the Zoom is enabled.
Okay,
So,
and now do redo the process, the share screen, select and share, and it will share.
okay. Right. Share.
There you
Oh,
go. You got it.
yes, okay.
Yay. Okay. And then let's see. I'm going to request control now. So I'm going to request control. It's going to ask you the same prompt because now I'm requesting to control your computer.
Okay.
I can see it this time. So,
Okay, so I'm going to approve.
and then open those
Open, okay.
and I can see it now. So,
Now
and
you
then,
can
and then do accessibility
ex
underneath, appearance on the left-hand side where it says general appearance, accessibility.
here.
Yep. And
Okay,
then go to Zoom.
go to Zoom. Okay.
And then let's see. Use gestures. Hypertext. Mm, that's not the right one. Here, let me request it again. Exit out of that page. I'm gonna here we go. It says I can control. Hold on. It says now I can do it. Let me just double check. Just actually make sure I can do it. No, I can't. It says I can, but I can't. Okay, let me request it one more time. Because the toggle should not be on now. Hit accept.
Okay.
Okay, open system preferences.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. And hit that toggle for Zoom on the right-hand side. This is now, yeah, hit that toggle on. And then password, and then I'll be able to get in.
And then modify settings, right?
Yes. Should just be.
It didn't like my password. Let me try it again.
Hey, we're both in pink.
Oh, we are, huh? Yeah, it's a good, I love the cert. It's not taking my, I'm not sure why it's.
It's the same password that you just used.
Yeah. But I'm hitting
Just hit
modify.
like enter.
Okay.
There you go. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna click on here now just to make sure I can control it. I should be
Okay.
able to now. Yes, I can. This needs. Oh no, it went away. Okay. All right. So I have control of the computer. It just helps us navigate the meeting because there's a lot of places we're going to explore right now. So if you need to do anything, just let me know. We both can't operate it at the same time. Okay.
Got it.
All right. All Let me close this out, and this is your email. So I'm just gonna search your email real quick, just for the welcome email from EXP, which is right here. So the congratulations. Did you
Okay.
go into any of this stuff yet, or have you not gone into any of your tools?
No, I haven't, because it's like, it's since, I was at another brokerage before and, obviously things work differently, so
Yeah.
there's many things to consider right now, so no, to answer your question, I have not gone through any of these.
Okay, perfect. That's perfectly fine. I'm here to start you from the beginning, so that's totally okay. Like I said, it's going to be very informative. I'm going to organize everything as we go through, and we're going to be here for probably the next hour. Are you okay on time? I know we got a late start.
No, no, yeah,
You
I'm
okay?
okay. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then if just feel free to interrupt me, or if I need to repeat something, let me know if I'm talking too fast. I want to make sure that
I'm a note taker, so I like
okay.
to highlight and color code and different things, just it helps me memorize, or sometimes I may take a picture of something just to.
I'm a note taker too, so I completely understand.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that we're doing right now is we're getting into your congratulations email. So right here is your EXP email. So it's your first dot last name at exprealty.com. This EXP email is forwarded to your Gmail account. So the Gmail account that we're in right now is where all of your forwarding messages are going to go. Like if the transaction department emails you, or if the brokers email you, like upcoming classes, this is the inbox it's going to go to. Are you comfortable? Do you want everything coming to this Gmail, or are you creating a new one? Because it looks like you have 18,000 emails in here, so this is probably like a catch-all? Or do you plan on making like a specific Gmail for EXP?
Actually, I did. I
Okay.
had some help creating a new Gmail.
Okay, what is that Gmail? So I can make sure the team forwards everything moving forward to the Gmail account.
Okay, sure. It is, let's see here. It's Liz at GabeMendez.realtor.
Oh, that's right. MEN, is it DEZ?
Easy, yeah.
Liz at Mendez.realtor?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I think I remember I was talking about that. Okay, so I will make sure the team gets everything forwarded to that email account later today. But for right now, everything's here because this is what you used when you did your application.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So scrolling down, they have step one. They do have a checklist for you guys. It's kind of more so like those agents that kind of just dive into it themselves. It's a great checklist. Everything on it, I pretty much go over with you anyways. So we are going to jump to step two, which is actually getting into the platform. And we are going to start with your enterprise account. Okay.
Okay.
For your notes, I would put enterprise and then I would do like a hyphen, like a main hub center is what it is.
Okay.
Okay. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and type in your EXP email here. And it's
Okay.
your first dot last name at exprealty.com. Oh, my allergies.
Oh, you got those too?
Out of nowhere. I'm just like, I don't understand. Okay. And then it's going to ask you for a password. It's the password that you created when you did your application to begin with.
My application. Oh geez.
And if you cannot remember it, we can reset it.
No, no, I'm a note taker, so I've got it right here.
That's right. My husband makes fun of me. He's like, "Oh, do you have your highlighters?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Right.
Color code things.
Some of us are visual,
That's
so.
right. You're gonna like how I create your folder and stuff then too, because it really is gonna keep you organized. Uh,
Oh,
so let's go here. I'm gonna save this. I am going to, let's go right here. Let's get that folder started. So everything that we talk about today, I'm gonna put in this EXP folder, which is now on your toolbar. So
okay.
you can just come right back to it. Since we are a cloud-based brokerage, there's like a lot of different hyperlinks that we have to go to. So it can become a little bit confusing. So we just put everything in one section for you to begin with.
So I'm gonna have this EXP folder with all of
Yep.
these.
Everything that we talk about today, all your additional resources and tools, everything EXP related. This folder right here in your toolbar, do you see where it says EXP?
So, oh, yes,
Yeah, right next to Canva. So I'm just going to add things to this folder.
okay, perfect.
And
Now,
you'll see it. You'll see as we go through it. It's just going to make your life easier. So.
so the way to do that, Sophia, is just like if we're working on something, I just click on it and drag it into that folder, right?
Yeah, so there's a star right here. So if you're on a page that you want to save, and then you can select which folder you want it to go into. Like it looks like you have a property and tax folder, and now you have an EXP folder. Or you can just put it on your main book bar. So
Okay.
yeah, I just happened to create a folder because like I said, there's a bunch of different hyperlinks. So we don't want a bunch of bookmarks saved. We want them organized in the folder to begin with. Okay, you'll see as we go into it. So.
Okay.
Do you have a headshot you'd like to upload to the directory?
I do have a headshot. It's on my desktop. Since
Okay.
I'm sharing screens, I can point it to you, right?
Yeah, I can get it to you in just a second. So
Okay.
we're gonna go here. Let's see. Edit my profile. First name, phone number. That's all good. Where is, one second.
You know what I like to take from Costco is those, they're like the generic Claritin. I take one a day.
Mm-hmm.
Helps with the itchy eyes, the runny nose, and the throat.
Oh,
And
there
some
you go.
I get the nasal spray too. That really
Oh
helps.
yeah, we do the nasal spray too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. I was like, where they changed this? This used to not be a drop down. It used to just all be here, but now it's a drop down. So the homepage that we're on right now, I'm also going to save to your folder. This is, they call it the global referral platform. I like to just sum it up as like the directory. This is just a one-time setup, okay? This is where you're going to come in here, you're going to do your about you, you're going to do your bio, your social media. So you're going to want to come back either today or tomorrow and finish setting this account up. It's just a one-time setup. And this is the directory. So if agents are looking for other agents in the area, this is the agent, the information that it's going to pull for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so for right now, we're just going to get a photo in here so you're not faceless. And then you said it's on your desktop. Is
Yeah,
it right here?
actually that's okay, but I have another one that I like.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
on my that's it right there.
The bottom one with the computer?
Yeah.
All right. There we go, and then we're gonna move this up. I don't know how far we can expand this. All right, I don't think it's gonna get like all the computer and stuff, but is this okay?
That's okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let me try to get here. It's very particular. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. There you go. All right, so that is in there. And then again, in your folder, I saved the global referral platform. You will want to come back in here and finish setting this up. And all you have to do is use this little drop down right here. And you're going to want to finish setting up your bio, your social media, your work locations. Each of those little toggles is just something you want to set up, okay?
Okay, how important is the background, the bio, social, work
Yeah,
locations?
it could be as basic as you need, but remember, this is where other agents are going to see your information. So this is going to reflect on the directory for EXP agents. So you want to put like your zip codes, the specific areas, how many maybe years you've been in the business, what you specialize in, things like that.
Okay, and again, so this is like you said, agents around the country, so to speak, would, if they needed someone in a specific certain part of the country or the
Yep.
state, they would, okay, so I guess it's relatively important then, right? I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
okay. Got it.
Yes. Yeah, so you're gonna set this up, but like over here on the left-hand side, there's like an agent search. So you see like these are examples, like these are agents with EXP. So if you want to maybe look at a couple other people's and see what they put, you can do that. And then you can just jump right back to edit my profile and then finish setting yours up. But I
Okay.
mean, don't overthink it. Like I said, one or two sentences about your bio, just your specifics, your mains. Like, for example, my husband specializes in land and commercial, so we market that. So you may want to, whatever you specialize in are areas that you work in.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So that's kind of a to-do for you. So you'll come back and do that. That is in your folder. And now we're jumping back to enterprise. We're going to keep coming back to this page. This again is our home hub center. And this platform leads us to other tabs and resources, okay?
Okay.
All right, so over here on the left-hand side, we are going to do, for your notes, I would say RevShare hyphen my EXP. And then maybe like agent attraction in quotation marks. Did your sponsor talk to you about agent attraction?
A little bit, but, what is that?
Yeah. So on the home page, I'll get to revenue share in just a moment. But on the home page, I just want to scroll down and show you. This is where you can access your upline partners. So the term upline is just your sponsor, right? So you're sponsored by Gabe Mendez. Gabe is sponsored by, is it Lamary? Lamary
Uh,
by Lindholm?
yeah, Leo, okay.
Leo. I was like, wait a sec, I know Leo. Okay. And then Rosie and so on and so forth. And then I come into play. I am with sponsor 7. I am directly the onboarding operations for Brent Gove's organization, which you now fall into. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're with Brent, you said Brent Gove, right?
Yeah, Brent Gove, the one on the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. So I've been with his team for about 7 years now.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, not 7 years, 6 years now. And I am a private party for him specifically, where we do this kind of experience where we do one-on-one to make sure you guys are actually in your resources, have somebody there to help you, make sure you guys aren't just trying to figure it out on your own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All
So
right.
a lot of, so this has upwards of, 7, not layers, but
But yes, 7 tiers. So it's like your upline. Yep. So you can reach out to any of these people and just be like their phone numbers here or their emails, and you can just be like, hey, I'm a new agent to EXP. Rosie, for example, if you don't know her, I would encourage you to call her. She's an amazing woman. You can just say, hey, see, you're a part of my upline on sponsor 4, and then let her know where you're located. Where are you located again?
I'm in, San Diego.
You're in San Diego. Okay. Rosie's over here with us. We're on Northern California. But she's a great woman. I think you guys actually might click well. So in case you
Oh, okay.
reach out
Oh,
and, just ask for some help. She's been in the business. Yeah, just introductions is always nice. So you'll learn with EXP. There's a lot of collaboration that goes on. So don't ever be afraid to like ask for help. Everybody's here to pretty much help and guide. So
okay.
okay. All right, so that's kind of the upline. And then the most important page, if you are participating in agent attraction, that is our revenue share program. So our revenue share is if you choose to bring agents to EXP. Our CEO created a 50-50 initiative. So all of the company dollar that comes into play, he says, I'm going to give up to 50% of it back to the agents. And it goes back to the agents that help grow the company, right? So this
Okay.
is the dashboard all about attraction. If you choose to participate in it, this is completely optional, but this is part of our model that separates us from other brokerages. So we have a whole revenue share team as well as your sponsor. I know he's involved in agent attraction on a large scale. So if you have more questions, you can also collaborate with him, and you guys can go a little nitty gritty into that too.
Okay. And then, is there a fee to join the revenue share?
No, so revenue share is part of our model. It's a way to reward our agents. It's another stream of income. So what happens is you would go and sponsor an agent and they would be referred to as your FLA, which is your frontline agent, right? They name you as the sponsor.
Okay.
The goal is not only to sponsor agents, but to get them qualified as well. So qualified agent in EXP's eyes is an agent who receives 5,000 in gross commission income, and then they're qualified for 6 months, right? So that's about 2 deals a year, and then they're qualified for the entire year. Or 2 deals every 6 months, and then they're qualified for the year. Okay. And then the reason why, if you're like, well, why would they need to be qualified? The reason why is because level 4 through 7 have to earn to be unlocked. Okay. Levels 1, 2, and 3 are open by default for everybody. It's actually something that just rolled out. So you can have an opportunity to start receiving revenue share sooner than you would versus our old model. But to unlock level 4, you need 5 qualified agents to unlock level 4. Okay. Level
And
5.
sorry, is that because at level 4, what you get in the revenue share is higher, or what's the reason behind?
Yeah, so each of these levels you get a certain percentage back, but that's just kind of the model how they've created it. Each
Oh,
level has to be unlocked. It's just how it is.
okay. Oh,
Uh,
that's, yeah.
Yes, but like level 7, you get the highest percentage. And I can send you over like a revenue, it gets nitty gritty. I can send you over kind of the document that explains that, as well as we can book you with the revenue share team. But yes, the more agents you have, the more revenue share you're going to get. So each like level 4 is 5 qualified agents, level 5 is 10 qualified agents, level 6 is 15, and then level 7 is 30. Okay, so this is just something that's going to come into play in the future or naturally. As agents start to see that you've left the brokerage that you came from, they might be like, oh, well, why did you leave, Liz? And then you can be like, oh, well, I'm really excited about the stock, or I'm really excited that we're cloud-based, whatever it is that you're excited about. And then if they come, they're going to reflect on your dashboard. So
Oh, okay, so they would be my level
one.
1?
Yep. Anybody who names you as sponsor is your level 1. Okay. And then that person brings somebody, that person falls in your level 2. That person brings somebody, that person falls in your level 3. It becomes like a ripple effect. So you guys, you'll start to grow naturally. So for example, our FLA, my husband is an agent with EXP. We have 23 on our front line. Okay. Out of those 23, we have 14 qualified. Okay, so we have level 5 open. Okay, because it takes 15 to unlock level 6, remember? So we don't
Okay.
have, we have 14, so we're 1 away, so we're on level 5.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah,
Okay.
even though we've only sponsored 23 people, those agents have brought agents, and our whole organization is at like 250. And so our revenue share ranges from 8,000 to about $10,000 every month. And that's just because of other agents doing transactions.
Oh, wow, nice. Okay.
We receive a portion of the company dollar, not a portion of their commission. We don't take a split. What we're receiving in revenue share is from company dollar. It's the 50-50 initiative
Oh,
that
God.
deal
Okay.
created. Okay. And
Nice.
there's a lot for revenue share. There is classes, there's how to speak, how to not speak, but like how to explain it to like another agent. There's a lot out there to support that. So that's something that we can like get into, and I can send you some resources. But for right now, I just want to get you into the dashboard. So I have saved my EXP into your folder.
Okay.
My EXP is also an app on your cell phone. So if you want to download that, you can do that too.
Actually, yeah, I was able to do that yesterday. I
Okay.
downloaded the app, so I just have to create like my password. I didn't, but it's on there because it's good to know you're not always going to have in this
The
case, the
laptop. Yep. Yeah.
laptop.
And then your login to it, if you download it and you're not sure, it's your EXP email and then that password that you just reset.
Uh, oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So remember, your EXP email is basically your username to all of your EXP platforms. So it will become like your username. And then you just reset I'm sorry, you didn't reset it. You remembered your password.
Right,
Um,
remember.
so that password that you used is the password.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. So that's revenue share. There's a lot to revenue share, which we can go into at another time. We can send resources. But for right now, the basics of it is here. And it's all about agent attraction. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to jump back to enterprise. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I'm just going to scan your online payments. This is for your monthly fees. I want to make sure that you are all paid away, which you are. Looks like your auto pay is on. Up in the top right, auto pay is on. So your 149 came out on June 3rd. So moving forward, July 3rd will be 85.
Okay, I had some unauthorized charges on my credit card and I had to change it. So is
Okay.
that I could always do later on or
let's just fix it right now, if you're okay with it.
I don't remember, my password is the same one that I used, right?
Yeah, I would use the same one.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you can create a new one, but I always encourage just use the same password
Yeah, it's, let's see here.
because there's a lot of platforms. And then you'll do 2 security questions when you're ready. Your username is your EXP email if you want to type it in there.
Okay.
Go ahead, do your security questions. This is taking us into like the back office of your guys' fees, so that's why we're running through this security real quick.
Okay. Oh, so we have 2 security questions, I guess?
Yes. It's just 2 security questions. Awesome. Now you're like in the official like back office side of it. So right here we can do, right here it's pulling your card ending in 4081. So you can either edit this or you can add a bank account. So you have access to do it yourself without having to like go to accounting. So do you want to edit this card?
Yeah, I do.
That's
Because it
good.
literally just came in, so I'm going here and this is not the correct card though.
Let's see. Hold on one second. Let's
I'm
go
gonna get the card right now.
update card. Okay, is on. We're going to add card. Okay, so we're going to add card. And
Okay.
when you're ready, you can type in the new card information. And don't worry, I won't hack your information.
My bank's pretty good about about keeping me safe, so
That's good. I know there's a lot of stuff I do with agents, and I have my like couple agents here and there that are like, I'm like, you can stop sharing your screen. You can do this later. We don't have to do it together. So,
and what do they pick?
I've only had that happen like once or twice where they were just very cautious about it. And I mean, I get it, you know, I'm a stranger and it's online, so it's all good. But majority people just,
Do it?
yeah, they just do it with me.
Yeah, let's see here. Card 26, 47, 16.
And then you'll hit yes for use this card for auto pay. And then agree down on the bottom and add card. Hit agree first. There you go. And add card. The Google is asking if you want to save this card to your computer itself.
I don't want to save it. I just want to save it for EXP.
Yeah, just hit here. We'll just do no thanks. Yeah, I never save it to my computer either. No thanks. There we go. Okay. So we have, let's see, auto pay, payment cards. All right. I believe 4081, that's the other one, right? Is that right?
4080, yeah, 4081 was the old one that was compromised, so that's not a,
We're gonna change it and we're gonna do this one
Yes.
and this one, and then I agree. You're about to change your auto pay. This will only be used to pay invoices. Okay, confirm. That was weird. It asked you to change it, but then it didn't change it. We had to like take that extra step. Okay. So now I'm just gonna make sure that it, yes, 116 is now reflecting on top. Okay, so that's good to go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so moving forward, your monthly fee will be 85, and then it looks like you were charged on the 3rd. So the 3rd of every month will kind of be your invoice date. And the auto pay is on, so it will just kind of roll out.
What is that 85? What is that for?
So 85 is kind of like the brokerage fee. So it's covers your technology and your education. Education as in all the training and classes that they provide. There's a lot there, which we will get to. And then your technology is going to be like your SkySlope account, your KV Core account, your workplace access, access to EXP World. So it's just kind of like for all your tools and your resources too. Okay. Everybody pays the 85.
Okay.
All right, so back to enterprise, because again, this is our main hub center. All right, so now we're going to cover the home page. So the first section is company information. We're not going to go into all of these tabs. Some of this is just more like your due diligence when you want to. But for the first section, these top 3, Realty, World Holdings, official press release, these are resources and like news articles from EXP. So you would utilize these if you're like looking for information like from the source versus like Google and other people's opinions. If you're looking for accurate information, like official press releases where like our quarter reports get released. When we got a new CEO, it was released. Any like mega changes that are happening, you can come to the source versus just the internet itself. Okay.
What about, Sophia, the change that the whole industry has been talking about since last year, coming August
Yeah.
17th, whatever date that is?
The
Where?
NAR. Yeah. So I will show you that's part of the trainings.
Oh,
But every Friday, just to let you know, every Friday we have it's called the Big Agent Meeting. And it is broadcasted on YouTube live and recorded. So if you missed it, you can go like watch last week's. I think they just did another update, I think a week ago. So I'll show you where you can go watch the latest update. EXP has just kind of been rolling out little announcements here and there at our big agent meeting. So,
okay.
and I'll show you that it's kind of down the road, but we're going to get to that. Okay. So again, top section, top row, I should say, those are just informative. You can check those out if and when you want to. On the bottom row, we have Extend a Hand. That's a charity. So did you come from KW? I can't recall.
I came from Real.
You came from Real. Okay. I used to work with KW as well. They had like a KW Cares. But EXP has what is called
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to say that Keller Williams, when I first went out to talk with them to see where I wanted to join,
Mhm.
I became very familiarized with what they do and how they provide community and resources and things like that. So yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, so you know what KW Cares is, yes.
I do.
Yeah, so Extend a Hand is kind of similar to that. It's just EXP. So this is in place for our agents in case there's a crisis, whether it's a natural disaster, like when the Maui fires happened, we had funds for our Hawaii agents, right? In this case, if you had a medical, like unexpected medical bill or something happens and you need a little bit of support, you can reach out to here as well. It's a little like you fill out a couple forms and then our extend a hand team will get back to you with what they can provide and how they can help. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. When we have EXP Con, that's going to be coming up in October. That's kind of like EXP's like big event. They're going to do like a 5K run and all the money that's fundraised for that run goes right back into the charity. So that's
Oh,
one way we fund it. And then the second way is agents have the opportunity with every transaction on SkySlope, you guys can add like a dollar amount if you want to donate towards the charity as well. So,
okay.
and that's optional, you don't have to.
Okay.
The next is the partners. I will open this one. Our partner list for EXP keeps growing, which is great. But with that being said, don't let it stress you out. Maybe just like in a week or two when you're settled, maybe then kind of explore some of the partners. Some of the common ones are going to be like our healthcare. So we have medical and dental for the agent, and the agent's family. So wives, husband, kids, it applies for everybody. And then there's different rates that you can do. For example, my family, we are using our revenue share that we're receiving to pay for the healthcare. So we're just moving the money into a different direction because my
Oh,
husband is the agent, and
right.
then me and the kids also get the insurance. So.
Oh, okay. Are you an agent as well?
I am not an agent. My husband's an agent. I privately, specifically, just do the onboarding for Brent Gove.
Oh. And I
So
noticed that, sorry, that Lofty is on here. Is that something, that's the CRM, just like KB Core, correct?
I'm not personally familiar with Lofty, but I believe it is a CRM. So you guys get different like discounts and like I know before we had Chime. I think this is actually replacing Chime.
Yes.
But we used to get like a discounted rate versus like the full rate since you guys were EXP agents. So if you
Right.
want to learn more about it, you can just click the tabs and then it will take you into more about that. So
No, I was just asking because when I was with Real, I paid the monthly subscription, but it's like $140 a month. But if you're with Real, it's $40 a month. So literally, I just called yesterday and I
oh yeah,
canceled it because KB Core is actually oh, there it is, yeah, as low as
yeah,
$40.
as low as $40. Yeah. So this is
KB,
just in addition to KV Core.
got it.
Yeah, because not everybody likes KV Core, like everybody likes different things. So
Yeah,
we become partners with different things so people can kind of do what they want. So,
right.
but yeah, so like I just click the tile and like it opens up to a page. It gives you a little bit more about it. So this is how it works for every partner that's on that list. It tells you more about it. And then you could also go to their website or you can go to their workplace page as well.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, healthcare is a common one. Lofty, that's good to know now. I never actually clicked that tile, so thanks for saying something. And then the other common one is signs and like free cards. So
Okay.
EXP's partner is Build a Sign. You don't have to just stick to this partner. If you have like your own sign person, that's great. But you do get a new agent starter kit, which is like a 250 free cards. Let's go here. And then they give you like a mug and some folders, and it's kind of like a welcome kit, which is nice.
Oh, so for that welcome kit, they allow you to have some business cards,
Yeah,
but
250.
but you have to provide the headshot like the one that I have already, or?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So,
Well, I made it before, so I guess I could always transfer it over. So
I'm sorry, what was that?
I made the investment before when I was with Real of taking the headshots and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
they were
just
good
transfer it
ones,
over.
so it's yeah.
Yeah, use the same photo. It's totally fine. So I'm going to put this in the folder for free cards. So if you want to circle back to this, you can, or we can tackle it when we have our follow-up appointment, just due to time, since we got a little late of a start. I'm going to just keep moving, if that's okay. Okay. All right. So this is here. It's super user friendly. You can like pick any of these designs, or you can upload your own design if you have one too. So, and the turnaround rate is about a week for these cards. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
So there's no shipping or anything, right? With the
Nope,
welcome kit,
it's all free. Yep. You just literally upload your headshot, your name, all that good stuff, and
the
then
design, and then
yep,
okay,
it comes.
got
Yep.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So then when you're ready, you can explore more partners. Like I said, they're just third-party vendors. You don't have to utilize all of them if you don't want to. They're just there for you when you're ready. Okay. Our
That's
second,
nice. The insurance one, sorry, that you were saying about the insurance. I mean, that's a nice feature, a nice something to have for, if you need that.
it is, yeah, and they like do compare and contrast. So if like you have insurance, you can hop on there and just say, hey, this is what I'm currently paying. What can you guys offer? Is there anything that you guys can do? And they do like a Zoom call, and then like they share their screens and like they show you the different package deals. So we actually met with them about 3 times before we actually signed up because we weren't sure which package deal we wanted to go with. And I think we just did like one of the basic ones, and then we added like one advanced feature for like ambulance rides because we have little boys. Well, not little, they're 13 and 8, but they're boys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, so we just wanted to make sure in case we had something there. So
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so our rate for our family, there's 4 of us, for medical and dental, and the package we did, I think it's about $1,100. So, but then we're taking the revenue share that's coming in and we're just pushing it there. So that's how
So
we're
it's
paying.
not necessarily coming out of your pocket then.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's great. That's great
Yeah.
that you guys did that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that actually.
Making the money work for you, right? Tell the money where to go. So,
Right. Yeah, definitely.
okay, cool. Awesome. So the second section is technology. So you're asking about like, well, what does that 85 include? These would be like those technology tools. So SkySlope, I'm gonna hop to your email. SkySlope should have emailed you directly. SkySlope is our paperless transaction management system. It's how EXP broker team oversees what's going on. It's how you're gonna get paid. Um, so let's see, here we go. Welcome to SkySlope. Create password. And again, I'm encourage you. Oh, did you set this up already?
No.
It's acting as if you did. Let's try your EXP email and
Okay.
the password that you've been utilizing. Let's see if that gets you in. Okay.
Password.
Do you want to try it one more time? And if not, we're just going to reset it because it's acting as if you set it up, but I don't think you have.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, oops.
Okay. Um, I don't want you to get locked out. So do you
Uh,
want to try one more?
I mean, it's, yeah, I'll try this thing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it was set.
It wasn't,
It's supposed to lead us to like a create password page, but it's leading us to the home page, which is interesting.
should I go back
Yeah, hit
or,
back and then go reset password.
okay, so that my email's correct.
Elizabeth@exprealty.com. Yep.
Okay, so reset the password.
And put your EXP email in there. There it is. Looks like you remembered it. And then reset via email. And then jump back to your Gmail account up top.
This one here?
Yep. And then go to your inbox and we should have a reset coming our way. And give it just a second. Sometimes it takes a minute. There it is.
Okay. And
Hit the reset password button. There we go. And now you can make it what you want. And I still make it the same if you want.
I can make it the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because EXP's partners are not like we're not all synced, we always tell everybody like make the password the same. That way when you're even though you're logging into SkySlope or something else, like at least your credentials are the same across the board.
Okay.
Okay, and then go. Should be able to get it now. Okay, awesome. So one
And
sec.
sorry, should I save it here?
Yeah,
It
I
says,
would save it. Mhm.
okay. And what is, okay,
This is just like a welcome video. You can exit out of that.
okay, how do I,
Here, it's right here. I do it. Let me close that. Bye, Leo. That's our CEO, Leo.
oh,
And we're gonna block those. Okay. So this is a recovery. So if you want to put your personal email in here and then your personal phone number in there and hit save.
okay.
And then the next thing, so this DigiSign is an annual subscription. This is in addition if you want to utilize it. So SkySlope itself is included in your monthly fee, right? But the electronic platform in SkySlope now has a charge. This was a SkySlope change, not an EXP change. And that charge is $35 for the year. Or you can use whatever electronic platform you already have, whether it's like your zip forms or your Digi or DocuSign if you have something else. So just know in case you receive messages like $35 a year, I thought it was included. SkySlope is just not the electronic platform. Okay.
So, what is that form of signing electronically? It's
DigiSign, DocuSign.
DocuSign, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll do this later.
And then do you have a TC?
I don't.
Okay. So do you know SkySlope?
No, haven't gotten familiarized with it yet.
Okay, so this would be a tool. This is going to be a to-do for you. SkySlope is a tool you're going to use throughout your experience at EXP. Like I said, it's how you're going to get paid. So
Okay.
it's pretty user-friendly once you get into it. Like once you have like your listing in there, it has like all the required documents that you need. But it just all the checkbox have to be like marked. So I will also be sending you links for SkySlope classes. Like our broker team has SkySlope classes. Are you interested in hiring a TC at all?
I'm going to reach out to my sponsor and see what they use, Gabe.
Okay, and
And
see if they have a transaction coordinator.
yeah, see if they have a transaction coordinator, because I probably want to follow suit
Yes.
since I'm under them. It would make sense to me, because like you were saying earlier, hey, you guys encourage everybody to use the same password and all
Yeah.
that. I think it would, the analogy is that it would make sense for me to use whatever they gave,
Whatever
and
they're using. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. If you are interested, SkySlopes, like I said, since it's its own entity, they do have SkySlope training right here, like how to create a transaction. So I'm going to encourage you to take some of these classes just for your own knowledge, on top of reaching out to your sponsor and saying, hey, I have access to SkySlope. It's a whole new platform. Who are you utilizing for your transaction coordination? So.
okay.
Okay, but I just like to point out SkySlope. They have 24/7 support. They are very helpful. So when you're ready to do this, I would say maybe over the next week, maybe 30 minutes to an hour a day of just investing some time in SkySlope, since it's something that you are going to be utilizing and along the whole time. So,
Right, okay.
all right, so let me close this down. Let's get you
Luckily, I
here.
have this up and down desk. My back's hurting, so I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, yeah. I know we have an up and down desk too. I
I
love it.
got this at IKEA a few years, like during the COVID, and
Mm.
I thought, it was not bad at IKEA, so it just helps you.
Yeah, I know, I love it too. When I do like presentations and stuff, like speaking engagements, I like stand up and stuff. So I
Yeah,
get it.
someone said that the other day. They said, whenever you're calling, like you said, presentations or talking to clients, buyers and sell, well, in this case, I've only been working with buyers. You should always stand up, he said.
Yeah, it's
And,
good because the energy is different and stuff. So
oh, yeah, okay, that's true.
that's right. And then your posture is just like a lot better. I sit
Yeah.
when I do these because I'm actually like doing things on the computer. But yeah, there's sometimes like where I host trainings and stuff. So it's like I stand up and smile. So
You're able to do this and move and
do all my hands.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So SkySlope is in there. So you're at least logged into the system, which is great. I'm encouraging you to take some classes when you're ready and also talk to your sponsor about that.
Okay.
The second technology tool is KV Core, which is the CRM system, and your website. So this is optional. So for us, we have to go to optional services, and we actually have to sign you up for it. Oh, you already requested it. Let's see. You should be able to log in then.
Oh, I did it on 6/13. Gosh, I didn't even last week. I didn't know I did that.
I was like, did you know you did that?
I don't know.
Somebody do that for you?
Maybe somebody
You
helped
know
me.
what? You might, I'm about to find out because you're on his team. Are you on his team,
Who's that?
Gabe?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, he probably did it for you. I wonder if they type your
I act
EXP email in here.
I actually let me see.
Cause I've seen this before where somebody was on a team and like their team admin like did something and like their website reflected their team name already, like things were done on your behalf. So I'm curious to see if they did that for you. Type the oh, okay.
Did you want me to, the one that I have, right?
Yeah, it's normally though, if nobody changed this already, it's supposed to be change me. So try it again. Try your EXP email and then do the word change me as the password.
Okay.
And since you're on a team with him, I wonder if he utilizes a KV Core team account. Do you recall him saying anything about that?
Oh, gosh, I'm not sure.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
what did you say about the password?
Change me, all one
Change.
word. Yeah, change
Oh,
me. And then don't save that because we're gonna change it. This is a nice intro video if you want to click play. It kind of gives you like a welcome to KV course, you can see.
Welcome to. You've just gained access to a suite of powerful tools and resources that will help you grow your business and achieve your goals. With branded consumer websites designed to attract and convert buyer and seller leads, a smart CRM to manage all of your contacts and run your business from one central organized hub, automated nurturing to keep your best foot forward and stay top of mind with prospective clients, innovative lead capture tools to drive more conversations and create excellent customer experiences, listing management to centralize listings and keep client communications organized, a sleek mobile app to keep you engaged and productive, even on the go. We believe that real estate is more than just a transaction. It's about building relationships. Relationships take time, and the power of KV Core keeps you top of mind with your prospects and clients, even while you're out in the field. Setting up your account for success will enable you to take full advantage of these incredible tools. Remember, the best tools are the ones you actually use. Your first step is to begin your onboarding experience, where we'll walk you through how to leverage this platform as the central hub for your business. Your journey will begin by setting up your agent profile. As you complete each step, you'll collect badges, and we'll send helpful reminders and resources to assist you on your journey. Congratulations on taking your first step toward achieving your goals. Log in now and let's get started.
Awesome. So that's kind of like KV Core's intro, because remember KV Core, just like Sky Slope, they're their own entities. So they have their own support teams, their own training. They're just partnered with EXP, okay?
oh, got it. Okay.
All right. Since you're on a team, I would maybe ask your sponsor or your team. Are you on like an official team? Like, do you have a team split with him? Or are you just part of his organization?
I'm on a split,
You're on a split. Okay.
yeah.
So I would maybe let him know that like you got into KV Core. What I would encourage, and I can also ask too, is if he has a team KV Core account or if everybody's just having their own individual account. So
Okay.
yeah, so KV Core by default, every agent is given KV Core, which is like your own CRM, your own website. For teams, they have the option, the team leader has the option to create like a team account where they manage like the leads, they manage the website, and they can see like the progresses of everything. So I don't know what your sponsor or your team lead is using, so I would maybe run that by him now that you're in KV Core.
Okay.
Because you don't want to like start doing this just to find out like he has something already set in place.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But if he does not, I'll let you write that down before I continue.
Okay.
Okay. If he does not, I encourage you to use the Rocket checklist right here. It has like setting up your profile, your website. It's really great, especially since like you take notes, you're really gonna like it because it's like a whole recorded video and then like you get to do it. And you get to work at it on your own pace. Okay. So it doesn't have to be done right away. It's just how much time you want to pour into it to begin with. what I am going to do though, is I'm going to get your password. We're gonna go to your profile. And let's get your password updated so we know what it is. So now I encourage you to make it the same password, okay?
Okay, the same, okay.
Yeah.
What? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, I only have 9. 4,
Oh, man.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll just add something to the end.
Just write it down so you don't forget.
Yeah. Let's
I
see.
hate that. It's like, oh, it works for everything.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand too. My back is starting to hurt.
Yeah, should I save this?
Update the username to your EXP email. I don't know why it's just pulling your license. Let me just move some stuff. I'm in my husband's office and he has a bunch of stuff all over his computer. I'm like, I mean, his desk. I'm like, don't fall off. Now you can see my smiling Jesus.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so,
And
So
then make
should-
sure that password is hit the little eyeball. Just make sure. Okay, cool. And now save it.
okay,
There you go. Okay, cool. So now that we updated that, it's going to kick us out and it's going to have you log back in. Oh, wait, did it save it? Let's see. Yay. Perfect. All right, so you are officially logged into KV Core. I'm going to put it in your folder. And then, like I said, you're going to want to run through that rocket checklist. It has pretty much the basic things that you're going to need.
okay,
And then the other thing that I will show you also is you do have a website. But again, we need to get clarity with your team lead if he has a team website or if you're just using your own individual website.
okay,
Okay. And then the URL is very similar to your EXP email, but slightly different. Okay. So we're going to go like this. Let me save this. Okay, so a couple things real quick. In your EXP folder, I put the home page to KV Core in there. And then right underneath that, I added your website, okay? So your website is your full name .exprealty.com. Okay.
okay,
So very similar to the email, but slightly different. But I saved it, the actual URL, just how it is, so you're not confused. Okay.
okay,
So the view that we're looking at your website right now, like this one that's already together, this is kind of like a client facing view. The way that you are going to edit your website is actually back on the KV Core account. Over on the left-hand side is a website manager. Okay, so you can do content, blog, settings. This is how you will edit your website and whatever you want it to have on it. Okay.
okay,
They're also going to run you through this with the Rocket checklist. So with that checklist, you're gonna learn like how to import leads, things like that. Again, give yourself maybe an hour a day learning this. Or see if your team lead has a team KV Core account and what you guys are doing with that.
Okay.
All right, you are in, so that is good. All right, back to enterprise. So your two kind of everyday tools that you're going to use with EXP in regards to like transactions and managing your database is going to be SkySlope and KV Core.
Okay.
Those will become like your commonly used tools. Okay. I'm going to jump to ShareWorks now just due to time. I want to make sure we get certain things done today. And then we'll talk more about other classes and trainings on our follow-up. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to ShareWorks by Morgan Stanley. This is your stock account. I want to make sure this gets set up. Okay, so go ahead. We're going to set up the stock account. So add your phone number and your email. Were you informed about stock when you onboarded?
Yes.
Okay, so then you know that you are rewarded stock and you can also purchase stock.
Yes.
Great. So we're setting that account up because we want to make sure it's fully set up. Why is it two?
Send a copy of all messages to my personal email, right? Because
Yeah, I always check it. Yeah.
okay.
Save. Okay.
Oh, I only have one phone number.
Yeah, I don't know why there's two boxes. Yeah, just put the same thing. Should be fine. There we go. And then hit accept. I like to set this up with the agent so in the future when you're ready to sell your stock, it's already done. People forget this step and it just causes a delay in the long run. So I like to do it with you guys. Hit I agree on the top left and then make sure that
So
actually
this has to do, sorry, with the W-9 for, this is for the stock and things, once I'm at that point in my business here.
Yeah.
That whatever I get in stock will come in, I'll get a W-9 no, not a W. 1099 at the end of the year, but a W-9 is my wanting to have deductions, is that the, or would it, because it says here W-9 form.
yeah, so they're pulling the same W-9 from EXP, like the same, it's just same information that they're gonna put in their system. If you have more questions on it, I mean you can call them and ask. I don't know.
oh.
Are you asking like are you gonna pay taxes on this? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, the deduction portion of this, I mean, the form itself is, I guess I'm kind of wondering, because it's saying that I'm agreeing, oh, but I already did this, I guess, when I onboarded, huh?
Yeah, so that it's just that's it. It's syncing just the same information that you already gave EXP.
Oh, okay, got it. I
It is.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you will have to put your social security number in here.
Oh, here,
Yep.
okay. Okay. Then
And
next,
part 2 certification, this you have to agree and sign. And what it basically is saying is that you don't owe the IRS. If you do owe the IRS, then you would just uncheck that box. If you owe the IRS and you already have a payment plan, then you can just leave it alone. So whichever applies to
I
you.
don't know, so.
Okay, then you would just leave it alone and then you just type your name.
So I don't agree?
So item 2 applies that you are not subject to backup withholdings.
Okay. And then the next one, I agree down here, dated today's date.
Yeah, so
I-
that's saying section 2. So where it says certification, number 2 says I am not subject to backup withholdings because blah, 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 blah. So you're just agreeing that you don't owe the IRS.
Okay,
And then you just sign your date. Sign your name. Sign your date.
oh, just type in my name?
Yep, just type your name in. Mhm. And then hit next. And then select. Oh, that's weird. It's not pulling any of your personal emails. Okay, hit next. I wonder how this is going to work. Normally a personal email is up there. Jump to your Gmail account. And then go to your inbox. We should have a authentication code coming our way. Can I ever say that word? Authentication? Authentication? Yeah.
Authentication. Okay, maybe.
Is it going somewhere else? No. Go back to your primary inbox. It should be coming in your primary. Here, hold on. Let me click this real quick. It's up here, but primary. How come your stock stuff is not coming? Morgan Stanley. There it is. That's weird. It like wasn't pulling up in your inbox. It was like, where is it going? This is what we're looking for. That was weird. But that's okay. That's why I'm here. All right. And this is just welcome. If you want to put this phone number in your notes, it's always helpful. The 1-877-380-7793. In case you have more questions or you need clarity, you have to speak to their team directly.
And this is,
World Holdings, it's for your ShareWorks account, for your stock information. When we first did our, like when we first sold our stock, we called and they walked us right through everything. So it just has to be the agent calling, like they're not going to release any information to a third party like myself.
oh, okay.
They take it very seriously, your privacy, which is good.
Yeah, that is.
Yep. Okay, 2 more security questions. You could either create your own questions or you can copy and paste their questions.
What is your oldest? Strengths? Oh, just copied like their first question?
Yeah, you can either copy paste or write your own, whatever floats your boat.
So I highlight and then do I do a right click to copy it?
Yeah,
Or-
it should be a right click or like a double tap. Did it work? No? Here, you
No.
want me to do it?
Yeah. I did it for you.
Yeah, I don't, you just have a trackpad, right?
Yeah, I do.
I use like the space bar. I don't really know how to explain it. Sorry. I know the mouse are kind of expensive for these things. I think they're like $80.
Yeah, this is fine. This pad here is fine.
Which one do you want me to do next?
Uh, let's see.
What street did you live on in high school? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, let me copy. Oops. Boop. Okay, go ahead. Uh-oh, there we go. And then hit save. You're not a professional subscriber. Therefore, you don't work in the stock market.
Oh, okay. That's what that means.
Yeah, people used to be like, well, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. One day I like read it. I'm like, oh, that's what it means. Right, and hit open our link now. Almost done with this section. Everything here should be auto-filled. Just double check to make sure it looks accurate. And then scroll down. And then you're not going to be able to do a PO box here. So you're going to need to update this to an actual physical address and then click the my mailing address is different from my residential address.
So here,
So your mailing address, you're going to put your PO box information, and then on the top section, you need to put a physical address.
on the top being,
So go down right here where it says address 1, PO box 251. You need to make that an actual physical address.
oh, okay.
And then hit confirm. And then scroll down. Is the oh wait, go back up. Is that did this zip code and city update correctly? that.
Yes.
Okay, so now on mailing address, now down here, you're gonna put your PO box information. And then your citizenship, and then continue. And then your birthday up top, and then leave everything else alone. It's auto-filled how it needs to be. Excuse me.
Do they want like,
Numbers and dashes, yeah.
oh,
Perfect, and scroll down. It's reflecting all of EXP's information. That's why it says Washington. We just leave all that alone.
then just continue?
Yep, continue. And then confirm. And continue. One more time. All right, and then this is just getting a rounded bet number of your finances, just for their own system. So these are just drop downs of rounded numbers.
With this business, what,
Yes, your annual income, just like your business. So it could be just your real estate business.
so I've only like sold one house this year.
That's okay. Then you would just say less than 25,000. Or how much
Okay.
was it? Was it more than 25,000?
Um,
Like your commission?
yeah, I was under 20.
Yeah, so then just less than 25,000.
Okay.
And then liquid net worth.
Um,
If you hit that little I, it gives you like a description of what liquid net worth entails. A lot of this for every agent is less than 25,000, so that's very normal.
okay. I mean, I have a house, just so you
Yeah,
just put,
that you would include your house in your total net worth, yep.
okay.
And then everything else should be auto-filled. So all these should be, how you filled it out is how they're reflecting, but you're welcome to read through them. And hit
Um, So what is the purpose and expected use of this account?
Like, is it for retirement? Are you looking just to invest? Are you doing education plan?
Um,
Okay, and then go ahead, scroll down and hit I agree. Oh, go back up. Yeah, I missed it. It's hidden right in the center.
oh, here?
And what you're agreeing to is this is your stock account with EXP. This is just whether you're rewarded stock, because EXP rewards their agent with stocks, or if you choose to purchase stock. That's all this account is for. It's not for anything else. It's just for your EXP.
Okay. So
Okay.
meaning that like if I buy stock or join the revenue share?
This is just stock. Revenue share is completely separate. This is
Oh,
just
okay.
stock. So like when you closed your first transaction, you get $200 worth of stock, okay? You also have an option to participate in what's called an equity program. That's if you want to purchase stock with every transaction. They take 5% of your commission and then they purchase EXP stock at a 5% discount. That's optional. You
Oh,
don't have to do that.
So once I get to do my first transaction with EXP,
Mhm.
how would I go about, is there like a separate training for that to take the to agree to take the 5%?
Oh, we're getting to it. We're
Oh,
almost.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, hit continue. And then create a username and ID. So it cannot be an email though. So it needs to be like either like a name, but it cannot be an email.
So this is for specifically for the stock portion of it,
Yes,
right?
for your stock for EXP. Yep.
Oh. Is there like a requirement of digits, do you know,
I just know there can't be any symbols, so it can't be like an email. So
okay.
like your name or like Liz something, something that you'll remember or something you'll write down. Ouch. I just kicked my chair.
Oh, no.
And then the password can be the same if it meets the recommendations. Let's see. I'm trying to think, lowercase, uppercase.
Um,
I would just try the password you've been using. I think it might work.
okay.
That little pop-up is there. I don't know why it's there, but. Must contain at least one lowercase letter.
Oh,
It looks like your caps lock just got turned on.
okay.
Perfect. And then go ahead and hit submit. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, minimum of eight, hold on, let's see. Um,
And then hit continue to your stock plan. All right. All right, so we are now at the home page of like your stock account. So right here is that option to enroll into that plan. Do you want to enroll into the equity program?
So, sorry, let me get my chair again. I'm gonna
Okay.
sit down now. So what is exactly, if I enroll in it, what am I doing if I enroll in it?
Yeah, so if you would choose to enroll in it, they're gonna take 5% of your commission, and then they're gonna purchase EXP stock at a 5% discount. And that stock that's purchased, you'll have access to immediately. Okay, so it will come in here and it will be in your available account, and you'll actually be able to see the dollar amount. Versus the unavailable, that's the stock that's rewarded. Like when you close your first transaction or when you sponsor an agent and they close a transaction, that has to vest for 3 years. So the option of the equity program is something that agents can opt into and out of. So if you don't want to do it right now, you don't have to. You can do it later or whenever you're ready to do it. It says you have until June 30th. That's not true. You have until whenever you want to. We opted into equity program since the beginning, and we've been able to cash out our stock twice at like 50,000 each time. So I've seen it work, but it's up to you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Okay, so, okay, so this, I only have until June 30th. That's
No,
not true?
it's not true. Don't listen to that. It's a lie. I know it's
Oh,
confusing because it says that, but it's not true. So,
okay, okay, yeah, I like to do more research and figure out, and
okay.
so I could always come back,
Yeah.
logging into this Morgan Stanley E-Trade account.
Yeah, so if you ever wanted to come back, I'll also show you the document that has more information on it. But on Enterprise, you would go to technology and then you go to ShareWorks, and that will get you to the stock account.
Okay,
Okay, but for right now, your account's created, so that's great. Like I said, if you don't want to enroll right now, you do not have to.
okay. So sorry, that on the login into Enterprise and then where else? Where?
Then you would go, so we come to Enterprise, it's in the second section, technology, and then you go to ShareWorks. And that will take you into your account.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna show you one more document and then I'm gonna set a follow-up date just because I don't want to rush the rest of our meeting, but I do have to go pick up my son. So I'm gonna show you one more document and then let's connect again tomorrow and then we can finish doing this. I feel like your pace you're learning, I feel like we're going at a good pace and I don't want to rush everything else. So if you're okay with that, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So then the last thing that I'll show you for today, where you can actually learn more about that equity program, is in our Explore guide. It's like it's like the handbook to the company. And so right here, business model and earning. This is going to talk about the fees with EXP, which is great, but you're on a team, so it's different. Have you signed any team agreements? Do you recall?
Team agreements, gosh, when I first came over and I got together with Terry Rincon, she's with Leo,
Okay.
which above Gabe, because I'm
Yeah.
under Gabe. So she helped me, and I don't remember honestly if I couldn't
That's okay.
say.
Yeah, I'll double check. If you don't know off the top of your head, I'll do some research when I get back from picking him up. And we'll circle back to that. So that's totally fine.
Okay.
What I wanted to show here is the equity opportunities since you chose not to opt into equity program, which is a-okay. But if you want to learn more about it, they do have a section for you guys. So let's go here. So in case you want to do your due diligence, which I think is great, you can go agent equity program right here and you can do more info. And this is like the official documentation of like what it is and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to show you that so you had something to look at. Program choose goes your first transaction. And then also, let's see, they just updated this website, so I'm curious. Morgan Stanley, E-Trade, North America. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then they have that phone number on there too. So this is just kind of a resource for you as well. You can call the team directly and speak to them about it too. But this is kind of like the official document specifically to the agent equity program. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then we do have more to cover. So let me pull up my calendar real quick and let's get together tomorrow. Do you want to do the same time tomorrow? Does that work for you?
Let me check my calendar. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. It's a lot of information we're discussing, so
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm trying to,
keep
Um,
up.
well, put away the stuff from the other brokerage.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I'm hands-on, and so I had a lot of copies, a lot of highlighted, a lot of notes and things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that away. I don't know if I'll ever need it, but, let's see here. Tomorrow at 10?
Do you want to do the same time or is there a better time that works for you?
No, I think 10 a.m. works.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, 10 a.m.
And then we won't have like the Zoom confusion either, so we'll have more time. Here, let me put it here. And I'll send you an invite with the link. Let me save that. And then where'd you go? There you are. Can you reshare your screen with me again? I guess I stopped sharing it.
Uh,
There you go.
okay, so
And
did I,
open up your internet, or actually, hold on, let me just request control. All right, and then we were in Chrome, right?
yes, Chrome.
Yes, okay, cool. So what we've accomplished today is we got your full enterprise in here. Something for you to do for the rest of today if you want. Do the global referral platform. That's that information. Make sure you get that set up. Also, if you want to explore your free cards, you can. And then if you want to get started on like some KV core training, those are some action items that you can do right now. If you're like eager to do something, you do have things that you can accomplish. And then tomorrow we're going to circle back and we're going to finish enterprise. We still have some marketing to talk about as well as some workplace things and then additional trainings. So I just don't want to rush it. I like how we're tackling it together, just your learning style too. So any questions for me before I let you go?
Well, so I did an I call it all onboarding, but today was onboarding, but I also did one with yesterday with um Neil Hernandez. He was onboarding. He talked about the Okta, the starter kit that you mentioned, the training calendar. He talked about the Regis, the vendor,
Mhm.
KV Core, the Sky Slope.
Mhm.
So this is a refresher. So this is great. Everything that I can get.
Yeah,
I
so what you did, just so you understand the difference, what you did is you did EXP corporate group onboarding, like there was a bunch of other people there too, was there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they have rolled that out, which is, we love that. What we're providing for you guys is that one-on-one service. So we actually are taking our time with you guys. We're creating your folders, getting you into your platforms, not just speaking about it, but really getting you into everything.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
So I'm the private party for Brent specifically, so.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful because when you said when we came on Zoom and I thought it's so nice, it's just you and I, so I don't, because I was tying up a lot of people's times yesterday and going over, hogging up everybody's time, and this is better because it's, you're allowing me to ask these questions and my understanding and things like that, so.
Good. I love that. Yeah, like I said, the group thing's great. I love that they rolled that out. We've also tried group trainings before and it's just a lot harder because you can't meet people where they are. And with things like this, some people like get it right away. Some people need a little bit more help. And that's totally fine. So we're gonna meet again tomorrow and we're gonna just tackle the rest of it. And then we'll probably meet again like one more time after that too. So
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. That would be wonderful for me. So thank you. Thank you, Sophia.
I will see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And you have a beautiful rest of the day, okay?
Okay. Yesterday, just exactly as you set it up for me.
Oh,
So,
good.
I went into the KB Core and I followed it's like a little video,
The rocket checklist?
yeah, and so, but to put in my first, contact, it tells you to put in yourself as a client first initially in the KB Core. And, so I was happy that, and I played with it a little bit as time allowed yesterday.
Good.
So,
And then did you experience where it asked you to like hashtag? Did it?
I did, but since I'm not a really big, like, with the online things and things like that. I'm
Mhm.
still trying to navigate my world through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it said it's important that every contact have a hashtag or
Yes.
have the I forgot what the terminology was, but yeah, it was really helpful. And I thought, okay, I can do this
Good.
as long as I get in there enough times. I know I should
Mhm.
be able to.
Yeah, and I encourage the hashtag, try not to overthink it. It's more so just putting them in like a category. So just think like whatever hashtag it is. It could be like if you do an open house, it could be like 123 Main Street open house walk-ins, you know? Like you can start hashtagging them by group. So it's just a category. You can do hashtag family member or like hashtag church group. So just think of it as like a category because when you start sending out email campaigns, not everybody is going to receive the same email campaign. Like you might have something different for your church group versus something for like, I don't know, soccer moms. You know, it's like, it's just so you can know to separate the category of people in your life. Cause we have all these people in our lives, but like I have my church group, I have my son's friends' mom's group. It's like, just think of it more as a category when they say hashtag.
So that was actually my next question. So hashtag actually means what does that mean? What
It's
is
like a
it?
category. So it's just a way to group your people. So,
Okay.
yeah, so they're saying like when you're importing your contacts, are what is your contact like your database? Is it mostly family? What are you working with right now?
So far, really, it's just been, because I'm a door knocker and I host
Okay.
open houses whenever anyone lets me, or I even ask, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been turned down, sometimes, no, thank you, or no, we don't want you because you don't, whatever. And, so whatever open houses I have, those have been my contacts. So
Yeah.
I have a folder of just old fashioned paperwork, just versus because you don't like the phone. I mean, I'm kind of learning. I just recently got the iPhone 15,
Oh wow.
and I was able because I wouldn't have got it other because the keys were getting stuck. And so the point is that I was my several of the keys weren't working, so I
Mhm.
closed an escrow in March. I was really happy because it was a nice one, a big
Mhm.
one, and
Good.
I was putting in the husband's name as some number as somebody else. So this whole time I was group texting the wife and
Uh-huh.
another person who I have no idea. So
Oh
the person
no.
that was helping me, he's like, you know what? I just realized you have the wrong digit, the last digit. And I said, you know what? My keys are gonna, he's like, you know what? I'm sorry, you need a new phone. I'm
Oh
like, I do.
no.
So I had to make that investment. And now that I know how that note feature works on the iPhone, that notepad,
Yeah.
I'm out there and I'm like, I was putting out signs a couple of weeks ago and the lady just, oh, you're holding an open house. Yeah. So it was interesting because I would look like this. I worked out, went out there, put the signs early in the morning and it was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let me have your name,
Mhm.
number. And I put notes in and that note feature on the iPhone. I don't know if the other phones have them, the Androids, but it was very helpful.
Oh
So
good.
the point is that my contacts are because I'm out there door knocking or someone referred someone, hey, I know an agent or the open houses. And literally right now it's open houses that
Good. Yeah, so
I
that
have.
would be a category. So you would do hashtag open house. And so if
Okay,
like right now, if you wanted to start with, like you could just group them all in one hashtag and just be open house clients, you know? And then
okay,
as you start to do more open houses, if you want to start separating them like 123 Main Street open house or 456, like Lisa Way open house. So you know like where you met that client and you'll be like, oh, that's right. I did an open house
okay.
on Lisa Way and this is the client that came in. So
Okay.
just think of the hashtag as organization, like you like list, right? So it's going to be like your hashtag topic. Like that's how you're going to start categorizing your database. So you remember where you met them from.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And I'm writing that down because with all these good notes, I mean, I want to be able to refer back to them.
Yes.
So,
Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back down. I want to check if your share works. It probably isn't because it's only been a day, but I'm gonna try. Oh wait, no, we did your share works yesterday. I'm sorry. That was somebody else who wasn't able to do it. Okay, so that's good. So, okay, we ended here. All right, you're on a team. Okay, so we were in the resources and education. And what we ended off with was the Explore guide. And I believe, what is this? No, that doesn't belong there. In the the Explore guide, this is where we ended yesterday. I believe we were talking a little bit more about, you were interested more about the equity program. So I had showed you like the business model page. And if you wanted to like read more like articles that are out there about it or more information, this is where we ended yesterday. Did you have any questions about this Explore guide before we move on?
was that the one where, let me see.
It's where we went down here to equity opportunities and we went to learn about the incentive because you chose not to opt into the equity program yesterday, which is totally fine. But you said you wanted to kind of do a little bit more research on it. So I had taken you to the official document page about the equity program, which is right here. So if you had wanted to like read into this is where we ended yesterday.
Now, the equity program again, where, out of every sale, 5% of it goes into the stock.
Yeah, they take 5% of your commission and then they purchase EXP stock at a 5% discount. And then that stock is available right away
Okay.
versus the rewarded stock that is given to you that has to vest for 3 years. So just think of it as another kind of stream of income. So we have our first stream of income, which is like your commissions, right? Your sellers and your buyers. That's one stream of income because we're a real estate company first. And then we had revenue share, which is about agent attraction. If you choose to sponsor agents, that was another stream of income. And now we're going to the third leg, which is another stream, which is this stock program, whether you are rewarded stock or if you're purchasing stock. So it's just a couple different streams of income. This is what makes our model different from other brokerages, is it's not just commission based. There's so much more opportunity to set up like a financial future. So
Okay, got it. That makes so much sense now. I like I said, but yesterday, after a few times, it kind of sinks in. So now I feel like it's sinking in.
yeah, and
So,
it's a lot up front, which is again why we create your folder, but like revenue share is like the third thing in your folder, right? And then like we jump to stock. So but this was just the document we looked at last yesterday. So
yeah,
that's
and then again, sorry, you said, okay, yeah, here it is. Enrolled at 5% of net commission goes to, okay,
yeah,
and
so
then,
they take 5% of your commission and they purchase EXP stock at a 5% discount. And then it's available as soon as it's bought and in your profile, then you can sell it or trade it or cash it out or whatever you're gonna do.
and that's the one where you said, the system said I had until June
Yeah,
30th.
that's the one where the system says you have a certain amount of time, but it just extends. It's just going to keep on extending. So the agent equity program, since it's optional, you guys have the opportunity to opt in to it and out of it as you please.
I
So if
remember
you
that,
don't want to
okay.
do it right now, you don't have to do it right now. Like if you want to get a couple deals under your belt and then do it later, you can do that. So it's completely up to you. It's why it's optional.
And also, just because of how I process things, so are you able to do like one deal, skip the next one, do another one?
Yes, but it's your responsibility to tell the transaction department, or the stock team that you want to
Oh,
opt out. Because you have to opt in and you have to opt out. And if
okay,
they're not notified that you want to opt out, then they're gonna keep taking that 5%.
okay,
So that's just kind of like a reminder for you that you would need to go, you would just email it, it's stock@exprealty.com is the contact, so.
okay.
But it would be your responsibility to tell them. It's, they're not gonna like just know. So,
Okay, yeah, I'm writing that down.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's where we ended yesterday. Whoopsies. I just closed us out. Oh, wait, here, we're over here. Let's go back. Oop, there we go. Okay. That's where we ended yesterday. Knowledge base and tech support, that's like news articles. It's just kind of additional information if you want to look at it. It's not necessary. It's if you want to look at it.
Okay.
We're going to talk about education in just a little bit, so we'll come back to that. And then the last tab is the mentor program. So just so you understand the mentor program, it does not apply to you because you're on a team, but the mentor program is in place for agents who have less than 3 transactions in the past year. So when agents are doing their applications and it asks you like, what was your history in the past 12 months? If that's 0 or less than 3, then agents get flagged that they have to be in the mentor program. And it changes the split from 80-20 to 60-40. And that's for 3 transactions. This does not apply to you because you're on a team. I'm just more so informing you so you know what it is, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then moving on to marketing and branding. This is where it's going to get different because you're on a team. Do you know, is your team providing marketing for you guys? Is it like synced like a certain logo? Do they have a marketing team? Every team operates differently. So that's why I'm asking.
Sorry, ask that question again.
The team that you're on,
Uh-huh.
are they providing a marketing person for you? Do they have like sign, like a certain logo? Do they
Oh,
have,
yes,
like, are they
they have
taking
a
care of
logo.
your flyers?
They have a logo, but as far as the flyers and stuff, we haven't gotten there yet because I'm still you know, trying to absorb all this and
Okay.
out in the field. So you said, does the team have logos and what
Yeah,
else?
so my suggestion would be for you to speak to your team lead and like after today, you're gonna be fully like in the systems and just say, hey, I want clarity about the marketing. Are we on our own for marketing or is there a certain template that you want us to use? Because for example, we have a team in Oregon and they have like a Canva account that has like flyer templates, email signature templates. Some teams have things in place and like they want everybody to match. And some
Mm.
teams are like, oh no, just use the logo and you can just do whatever marketing you want. So you really want to make sure that you ask your team lead about how does marketing look for that specific team.
I think,
What's
you
your team?
know, I'm actually, the open house that I hosted was for my team leader.
Mhm.
And so since I don't have any signs, I used his, but at the same time, I will get some at some point because it's an expense that I have to incur, and I did so with the other brokerage I
Yeah.
was real. So I'm trying to figure out how to repurpose the signs that I had before,
Mhm.
maybe put a banner over the reel and
Sticker. Yep.
yeah, sticker. I see them all the time.
Yep.
And my business cards, which is great, and that I get 250 with this welcome package.
Mhm.
So back to the point is that yes, they do have like a
A
logo,
logo.
a
Okay.
color scheme that they go with, and I think as we speak, it's being worked on to be changed for the specific Gabe Mendez team. So I will still ask a couple questions that I'm going to ask that I have that bookmarked here to ask
Okay.
them. So yeah,
Perfect. Okay, awesome. And then it's Gabriel Mendez, right? That's right. Okay.
yeah, good one.
Okay, yeah, so just double check with them. I'm still gonna show you what's here just in case he's like, oh no, just use our logo, but use whatever templates you want.
Okay.
That's where like the marketing center would come into play. Well, before I jump there, the first tab that says EXP Realty logos, branding, and signs, that's if you just need the EXP logo. Since you're on a team, they should be giving you that logo. So just keep that and take that as your notes. Make sure whoever is their admin gets you the logo because you're gonna need it.
Okay.
And then if they are not providing marketing for you, what you can do is you can utilize the EXP Marketing Center and then upload that logo that they provide for you to the platform. And then you could still use these templates, but with an updated logo.
Okay.
And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Let's sign you in real quick. Are you familiar with Canva?
I've heard of it and I've heard it mentioned and what it does, but I've never
Used it? Okay.
right, yeah.
Yeah, so this right here, this marketing center, I like to ask if you're familiar with Canva because they're very They're very user-friendly, like it's super simple once you kind of get the hang of it. Just at
Okay.
first, everything new is kind of challenging, but it's not hard at all. But like for example, like there's flyers here. This flyers link, it actually syncs to the MLS. So if you have an MLS number, it will pull the information, like the photos, the verbiage, and it will autofill your template right here. And then you can download it for free, and then you can like print it for your open houses and have it all approved, all sectioned out.
You
Uh,
said the MLS number?
the MLS number.
So
So
we each are assigned an MLS number?
no, so like the MLS number for the houses, all the houses on the MLS.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I
So like,
misunderstood.
let's say you're doing an open house, right? We would click on open house. We
Right.
choose design. Let's just say we like this first one. You can pick whatever one you like. But if you have an open house that's like you're doing it for somebody else and they already inputted the information on MLS,
Mhm.
over on the left-hand side, you can do MLS number and you can type it in, and then
Got
it
it.
will pull the information and fill
Got
it
it.
into this template.
Okay, so yeah, earlier you said that Canva works with MLS or what something like that you
No,
said.
so the marketing center works with MLS.
Marketing Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you see over here it says MLS lookup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was asking about Canva just to see if you were familiar with that platform. I see it's on your toolbar. But if you're
Yes.
not really too familiar, then just disregard that. You can come here, like you can change this, and you can even change the verbiage. Like you could be like just listed, like you can make the flyer whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
But these templates are here for you. Oops.
Okay.
Because like there are, if I can spell, my goodness. There we go. Is there a space? Let me see. Nope. Okay, there we go. So that's how you can like kind of do it like this. So they're all templated out for you. So it's easy.
Wow.
And when you have that MLS number, it will fill like the square feet, the bedrooms, the bathrooms. It will just change the information. So it's super helpful, user friendly. If your team is not providing marketing for you, this is what EXP gives every agent.
Okay.
So this is kind of what's included in that 85. Yesterday you were asking like, well, what is that included for? So we want to make sure like, hey, this is also part of it. Okay. And this goes on and on. There's like social media, there's postcards. So if you want to like farm an area, like if you have an open house like coming up, then you could like send out postcards, or you can go door knock with postcards and be like open house Saturday or whatever day you're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are just here for you. Whatever you're comfortable with. If you don't want to use this, you don't have to. This system, however, is approved by EXP. It's the partner. So you're in compliance when you're using this. Okay, you don't have to worry about the whole compliance thing.
Okay.
Okay, so there's lots of good stuff here. I mean, you could spend hours here, but don't do that. I would just maybe an hour playing with the marketing center, okay? Don't
Okay.
overwhelm yourself with all the things here.
Yeah, I think oftentimes I've seen like just in general in my own personal life, I've seen agents leave flyers and these really nice, fancy, glossy, thick paper. And I'm thinking I just see them thrown out. And oftentimes it's like
Yeah,
such a waste of money. It makes no sense to waste the money,
yeah,
the resources, the time, and the paper.
that's
So
right.
oftentimes just a regular piece of paper, like from like so to speak, it
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes works. So
Exactly. And then what I wanted to show you, if you do choose to use this, this little ghost profile, can you see it, or is my picture covering it? Where it says, hi, Elizabeth.
no, yeah, I can't see it.
Okay, drag me to the other side of the screen because I want to make sure you can see it.
Oops,
Oh,
I dragged you to.
oh, wait,
There you
hold
go.
on.
Okay,
Okay, hold on. Let me go back here.
okay, what should I, okay.
Hold on. There we go. Okay. Are you looking at the marketing page with me?
Yes,
Okay, so right in the right-hand corner, it says, hi, Elizabeth. And then there's like a little ghost profile.
right,
That's where you hit edit profile. That leads us to this page. So this is where you can upload your headshot. And then if you keep going down, it has the option as well for your team information. So this is where you would upload like the team, let's see, team photo. Like you could put the logo right there. You type your team name, team email, team website. Did you talk with him yet? You probably didn't talk with him yet about like the KV Core website.
no, but I've marked some
Okay,
questions highlighted separately, and that was one of them.
okay, good.
Regarding the KB Core account.
Yes.
Does the team have a website or do I need my own?
Mhm.
And now with the
Perfect.
marketing question, and you brought up a question right now about oh yeah, so team information. So I know when I originally signed up, it asked if I'm signing up and under a mentor, and I said yes. So the team name that they have officially, is it registered somewhere within EXP? Is it
What is
like
the team name?
the Gabe Mendez group, I believe it is.
Whatever it is registered because when I asked corporate yesterday, they said yes, her docs are on file. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Gabe Mendez group. So I could confirm with like what the team name is, unless it's just Gabe Mendez group. Sometimes people just use their name. But yes, it's legitimately filed with EXP because you're actually, I think it's, let me see. Let me pull it up real quick. Because I asked yesterday on Workplace. Where am I going? Okay, we're going here. I asked, and hi Sophia, yes, the split in the team member addendum is 15% to the team lead. So 15% team member. I was trying to see if this document had like the team name on it. No, it doesn't have it. I can just ask. Let me ask them. Okay, so yes, it's filed on record to answer your question.
okay, but it's officially called the,
I'm confirming that. I just asked them. I said, hey, what's the official team name? So they should get back to me any minute now.
got it.
But yeah, so when they do get back to us, which I'll check in just a few minutes, that's the team name you would write in there. So,
Okay.
okay. Okay, awesome. Hold on. There we go. Okay, any other questions about the marketing center?
No, I mean, it's very nice.
Cool.
It's
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
things.
it's super user friendly, and especially that MLS link, it like syncs everything, so it's nice. Okay, so that's the marketing center. And then next is the brand store. So that's more so just like apparel, swagwear, or like a name badge, for example. If you want to buy anything with EXP's logo on it, you could do that.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, so they have like a couple things. Oh, that's a nice little tote, the EXP one. So this is like an
that
example.
is, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe a commitment in a couple weeks after you get things going if you want to, rep like an EXP shirt at your open houses, things like that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. Raffle things off like that, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And then the last section is workplace. Workplace is basically like a Facebook account. Type your EXP email in here. So first dot last name at exprealty.com. Hold on. It shouldn't be asking for
Oh,
enter. Okay, put your the same password that for your EXP stuff. It normally doesn't ask us for a password, so this is interesting. Let's see. Hold on, something's not right. Back it up. Let me go back. Okay, EXP email. Okay, and then hit sign in or continue. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. It's normally, it doesn't ask you for a password. Because
you said
remember,
it's called the workplace, right? Sorry.
yeah, workplace. It's also an app on your cell phone that you can download. While it's loading, think of workplace like a Facebook account, okay? So like there's different groups that you can follow, there's different people that you can follow. The only difference is it is strictly EXP agents on an international level. So this tool is used for us to connect, to collaborate without being on like the main Facebook page or like Twitter. It's just like a private social media platform just for us.
Okay, I think, I'm not sure if, did we talk about this before or maybe with with
I
Terry.
think you were mentioning that they had shown you a little bit about this.
Yeah, so this is the workplace equivalent to, like you said, Facebook, right?
Yes, exactly. So Workplace is created by Facebook. So it operates very similar. Like you have a news feed and you can follow people. So
Now,
yeah,
is this the same place that you would visit to uh
this is where you can,
I need a plumber or anybody recommend
yeah,
contact?
you can post things like that on here, and I'll show you in just a second how you can do that.
Okay,
I'm just getting your picture in here, so it's done.
okay.
Oh, I think it was your oh no, that wasn't. Okay. So over on the bottom left, I went to your profile. That's how I got here. So just like Facebook, you have your own profile page. I just uploaded your headshot. If you want to upload like a cover photo too, you can do that, like the picture behind.
Oh, yeah, I did that yesterday. I was able to navigate that and put that photo up, so
For what?
for my on my bio.
Oh, okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so for Workplace, if you look on the left-hand side for me, the little W in the top left is like our home button that takes us back to the main page. That's where our feed is, right? That's where we can just kind of scroll and see what people are posting and whatever's going on, okay? Underneath the little W, we have our bell, which is our notifications. So all of the groups that you're part of, you get notified when people make posts, so you can check these out. And then you also have private chats. You are under what? You're in San Diego?
San Diego, yeah.
San Diego. So you are Southern California or Greater Los Angeles?
Southern Cal.
Okay. So for example, I want to make sure you're part of that. Okay, so Southern California, you guys have your own group. So I'm adding you to that group. All groups you have to like join. So I just requested that you are joined to the Southern California group. And right here you can see kind of like your information, all the email contacts. So if you need to talk to your brokers, it's ca.south@exprealty.net. And you talk to the transaction teams, it's ca.transactions, southern@exprealty.net. So there's specific emails for specific contacts, and that's something that you'll learn through time as you start to connect with the broker team. But this kind of houses like the brokerage information. So Gina Sod is our designated managing broker for Southern California. Have you had an opportunity to chat with her?
I have not.
Okay, would you like to?
Do I need to, how does that work?
Just like an intro. What I will do is I'll just workplace chat her and just say, hey, we have a new agent that's falling in your region. Do you mind just doing introduction call? That way you can at least speak to your broker. I always think it's important. So if you want it, we can set the call up. If you don't think it's necessary, you don't have to.
I'm not sure, but I don't know why that doesn't ring a bell. I thought I was under, am I confusing this? I thought it was another woman.
Debbie Penny,
No.
here,
Uh,
let's check. We're gonna go here. How do you spell your last name?
Felix, Felix.
I keep getting you and my other agent confused. Elizabeth, is this you right here?
Yeah, 0222, yeah. That's me.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is what's happening. So since you're on a team, I should have remembered this. I'm sorry. Since you're on a team, you are part of EXP Realty of California.
Yeah,
So
Realty.
you don't need to be part of this group. So I'm going to
So
cancel
I'm
that.
not Southern California. I'm
No, since you're on a team, you have to be part of the same region that your team lead is under. And all teams for EXP are put under California. Just the California as a whole.
So I am EXP of California.
Yes. So your
Okay.
EXP Realty of California. Okay. So then all you would need is just the California State Group, which is the same concept. So you can see on the right-hand side, the email is slightly different. ca.broker, ca.sign, ca.transactions. So each region for EXP has different contact information, so it's important that you take note of that.
Okay.
But right here, like Deborah Penny, she's actually been the designated broker for a long time for EXP. So this is like you can contact any of these supports too.
But actually, yeah, that sounds familiar, Deborah
Yes.
Penn.
And
Okay.
I should have remembered that. I'm sorry. All teams are under EXP of California.
Okay.
Okay. So this is where you could post anything. Like you were saying, like, oh, does somebody have a recommendation for this? Or I'm looking for that. Whatever you want to post here, you can. They've also added you, if you look over on the left-hand side under groups, they've added you to California listings, California open houses, California off-market listings. So each of the groups have like a specific reason. So you can go to California open houses and you can type in like, hey, I'm located in XYZ. Does anybody need help with an open house? And then put your contact information. Okay, this is a way for you to collaborate and connect with all the other agents. Like right here, there's 11,000 agents in this group. So,
Okay.
okay, and you could see like, oh, look, like right here, here's a great example. Hey,
Oh.
EXP fam, I'm available next Saturday, June 22nd to hold open house. And then she put her contact information. And then people can either like it, comment. See right here again, I'm available to host an open house. This guy has a listing. So it's a way for us to kind of just communicate with one another. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to see all groups. So these are all the groups that you're part of. California State Group, EXP University, we're going to jump to in just a second. Agent compliance, announcements, I'm going to pin that one. When you pin a group, it just moves it to the top. And I always encourage our agents, if we go back to your homepage, see on the left-hand side how announcements and your state group are up here. I always pin those groups because I think those are important for you guys to check at least if you can daily, if not, maybe 2-3 times a week. So you can make sure you're not missing out on anything, okay?
Okay.
Think of workplace as like this, like one of the quickest ways for collaboration, for connection. So any announcements that are happening, anything state specific will all be here. Okay. You can also search groups. So like you said Lofty, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Lofty, formerly Chime. Lofty Chime power user. Lofty's. Oh, look, Adam Frank. Oh, he's deactivated. Okay. Why does it not have a picture? Lofty is here to nurture your leads. Okay, so this is a group specifically about Lofty. So if you wanted to be a part of it, you could join it. Okay. Do you want to join this group?
The Lofty one, no, not so much. No.
Okay.
I'm not even, I deactivated the account with them because I feel like KB Core is what
You just want to use one. Yeah.
well, yeah, it's just an added expense that I don't really, and it's
Mhm.
not necessary just because toggling between one system, Lofty and KB Core is
Yeah.
just for a newer agent like myself, it's just gonna be,
Too much. Yeah.
yeah, as it is. I mean, there's already so many things that I have to um kind of, grasp and learn and retain and
Yes.
process to work in my business. So
Yes.
yeah, no, it's a good platform, but it makes no sense.
Okay, well then we don't need to follow that. In the top, I typed in San Diego because that's where you said you live. And you could see like there's a bunch of groups. Like you can join San Diego County open houses. You can join San Diego County listings, Northern San Diego. So whatever group you want to be a part of, you just type it up in here and you can find it.
Okay.
Okay, that's how that search feature works.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna jump to your settings real quick. This does sync to your email, so I'm gonna jump in and turn off your email notifications because it's just a little bombarding. Oh no, they're off. Okay, great. All right, so yeah, so that's why we have Workplace. It's just a place for communication. Do not get too stuck here, as it is a social media platform. If anything, just check your announcements, check your state group, make a post, things like that. Okay. The next thing that I will transition to, let's pin this one, is university. So there is lots of trainings with EXP. So if we go to this first page, this will lead us to our EXP University. It's a nice little intro. But right here, I'm going to save this one in your folder. This is super helpful. Once it loads, boop. And we're going to go done. So that should be in your folder now. Yep, welcome to university. There we go. So this homepage for university is all the training that EXP provides. This is all optional. This is just here to continue to fill your cup, to get refreshes, to stay in education. That's why you're going to kind of use this, okay?
Okay.
So with the whole NAR settlement coming out and the whole buyers thing being up in the air, they have a new winning buyers training that's actually recent. So how you guys can start speaking to your buyers with the concerns that are going on with the settlement. Okay, so and it's all recorded. You can just take it at your own pace and you can watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Learn accountability. So if you need accountability, kickstart with confidence, like a roadmap, you could do that. You could start there. You could also do their YouTube channel. There's hours of trainings on there. Path to production, live classes, on-demand classes, lots of training just in this platform. And it's super helpful. So that's why I like this link. That's why I save it for you guys in here. Okay. Any questions about this page?
No, that's exactly, I was gonna ask yesterday because I need to keep all the trainings and things, you know, on downtime. There is really literally like no downtime, but I mean, you get bored, then,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and one thing I'll point out before, because we're going to transition into the EXP world in just a moment. One thing I will say that if you're like, well, I want to get started with something, I would encourage you to go to the live calendar. And when I say live, these are classes inside the world, which we're going to go into next. And then just to start, maybe just setting yourself up for next week. On the right-hand side over here, let me see, here we go. So like today's Thursday, let's just go to next week. So starting on Monday, I don't even think so starting on Monday, if you wanted, there's like a California Thrive class at 11 o'clock. That is for like the brand new agent. So if you want to jump in there, you can. If you don't think it's necessary, then you don't have to take it.
Oh, and it's nice because it tells you the state and where it's at, right? I mean,
Yes. So the right-hand side of this live calendar is state specific. So everybody's state classes here. So you just kind of scroll through. So Mondays at 11, we have Thrive. Let's see, Tuesday at 9 o'clock is a state training. I would encourage you to go to that. And how this live calendar works is you can go copy to calendar. It's going to sync it to your Gmail. It's going to, so you have a reminder. Oops. Reload. What happened? Changes you made may not be saved. Well, what just happened? There we go. Okay, so it copies to your Gmail. So if we go to your calendar for next week, now it's on your calendar, right? And then all you have to do is click on it. And then the location is right here, the California Auditorium. This, if I were to click that button, California Auditorium, it's going to take us into the EXP world. But we're going to do that in just a moment, okay?
okay.
So you can do that for any of these. You go back here. So like you can go to the state training next Tuesday. At 10 o'clock, right after that, there's a resource class. So that's where they're going to dive into a couple of the resources for specifically California. So if you want to know what they're talking about, let's see, all the essentials for having a successful start to the brokerage. So if you want to do that, you can do that too. Do you want me to put that on your calendar?
What day is that?
It's Tuesday at 10.
To the 25th, before I commit to that, because.
Yeah, and I don't have to put it, you can come in here and add things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just showing you how it works. Like you can just click on it, it gives you an explanation, and if it catches your attention, you can just go copy to calendar.
Yeah, 10 to 10 to 11:30. Can we go ahead and do that on Tuesday then? Can you just?
Yeah, go copy to calendar and then save. Yep.
Okay.
And so now if we go to next week, you have the California State Training. It's at 9, so I'll be 9 to like 9:45, and then followed by the resource class.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And then obviously, you get reminders, right? Because it's a part of the Google.
Yeah,
calendar.
since it's part of the Google, you'll get reminders. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've gotten familiarized really quickly with that when I joined this team.
Yeah, and then Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 9:30, we have a contract class. So if you can't make it this Wednesday, you can make it next Wednesday. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this
And
is
that's for an hour
example,
and a half?
9:30 to 11. Yeah, the contract classes, because like there's questions, it's a live class. So it's
Oh,
just
it's like,
code-based.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
which I'm
that,
gonna show.
these are all live classes, yeah.
These are all live classes in our EXP World, which is cloud-based, so it's kind of live from home.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What
So
does that mean, cloud-based?
our brokerage is online, which I'm going to show you in just a second when we go into EXP World.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So next week, contract class 9:30. That way you can stay up to date on contracts. Especially with things changing, we encourage everybody to go to those. But do you get the concept of this live
Actually,
calendar?
could I sign up? Could we go ahead and sign up for the Wednesday also? The
Yeah, let's
conference?
do it. Copy to
'Cause,
calendar. Yeah, and this would be a good start because then you can start acclimating yourself with the
Yes.
cloud-based brokerage, and also start being a part of the brokerage conversations of like what's happening, what are they saying at the state training, what resources are they suggesting, and what's going on with our contracts. I think that for next week is a good amount on your plate in regards to trainings.
Yes,
So between that and like you dabbing into like your KV core just a little bit, I think that's a lot going on, but that is also getting you acclimated. So
yeah, I agree.
that's good. All right. So that's kind of an example of how the live calendar works, right? You just kind of scroll through. So I would just start with that. Everything here on the left-hand side, these are all optional. Let me scroll to Monday. So after you've attended some of like the state specific, then maybe the following week, take some of these classes when you want to. If it works for your schedule, you don't have to.
So
Okay.
it sounds like, Sophia, these are done a month in advance?
Yeah, these are all like the calendars are already, so you can set yourself up for what you want to attend and what you don't want to attend.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So that's the live. So that's great. And now you have a couple classes for next week, which is lovely.
Yeah, I'm really excited just to get the info on that and to ask these questions that are, probably gonna take up a lot of the classroom time, but I mean,
No, that's
how
okay.
that's how it goes.
Yeah, and if you find yourself having a lot of questions, that's where knowing how to get into EXP World and like getting to a broker directly is helpful. So we're gonna transition into that portion right now. But before we do, yes, your trainings are in there. Any questions about what we've talked about so far today between like your marketing, the university, workplace? Any questions? Are you feeling comfortable with everything?
No, I mean, I've taken notes and stuff like that, and I've got your phone number.
There you go.
So I'm really big on, asking questions just to be certain, but yeah,
Good.
no, it's good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so everything then is in your folder. We got more information on equity, your university, and now your workplace. And then now I want to show you for next week, like when you do go to the California State Training, like how do I get there? You literally just click on it, and then we're going to click California Auditorium. And then, oh, that didn't work. Hold on. That's a bad example. What the heck? Edit.
I'm glad you brought that up because I thought I was gonna get the
Um,
Google invite and then they were gonna send a link since it's.
No, it's supposed to lead us right into the world, which is interesting that it's
Oh,
not. So I need to tell them that. I'm
oh
glad I
no.
checked that.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me see. What about this one? Is this one? Invite. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so you see how this one has like the actual link?
right.
State training does not. Okay. So here, which I'll just tell them. So you see how it's like an HTTPS? Now when we
Right.
click it, this is what it's supposed to do. There we go. All
Okay.
right. sign in. Hold on, we gotta sign you in, which is your EXP email. Has your name. I'm gonna go connect. And this is the auditorium. So when you come to those classes next week, this is the auditorium. So you literally just sit in here and you're gonna listen to the class. Okay?
Now, because these are live classes, I know you talked about it a second ago, you're asked questions and so will everybody else that's attending?
Yeah, they're gonna the people will be on stage, or the avatars will be on stage, and they'll be like, does anybody have a question? And then you
Oh,
can
okay.
either put it in the chat right here. You can be like, hi, I'm Elizabeth, and like type it out. Or you can right
Raise
here
your
on the
hand.
bottom, you can
Mhm.
open up your microphone. Allow, and then if I start talking, if there's other people in here, they can hear me. So then you just have a conversation.
So this is not like a regular Zoom where you have to raise your hand and then the
No, it's just
presentator
kind of like an open mic situation.
open mic. And these avatars, from what I understand, these are actual people, right?
Yeah, so like you see, like that's the back of you. So you're literally an avatar right now, like that little white creature.
Okay.
So let me go to your profile. We're gonna go customize avatar. Let's make you a human. Oh, you got spiky hair. Let's just go, here, go human. And then, oh, can we not ready player us anymore? You can like randomize. So you can like make it change with the random button. Oh,
Oh, okay. Random. Okay.
okay. Or can we like get a girl? Hold on. What is happening?
You see a lot of that these
You're
days.
you're a girl with facial hair.
Yeah, I mean, but but that facial hair has earrings and a bun, so
Yeah, feminine, and then we're gonna go hair, facial hair. We're gonna do none. There we go.
okay, that
So yeah, you see how these little toggles, like you can really create your avatar, like hair color, you can go red, white, whatever color you want. Hat color, you can do no hat. So I'm just gonna save you for now. I'll let you play with this, but at least now you're a person,
okay.
or not just a
And you know
floating.
what? That's fine the way you left it. If you want to just make that my what's
Perfect.
the
Okay,
word?
well that's what
My
she is right now. And then
default person. Yeah.
if you need to sit down here is the little seat button. So you just sit down. And then you can stand up, use the arrow keys on your keyboard to stand up. And then I always encourage just sit in the front if you can. Boop, there you go. That way when they're talking, and you can just kind of like be like you're in the front row. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to make a lot more sense once there's a class going on, because people will be on the stage and you're going to hear them talking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is what we say when we are cloud-based. This is what it is, okay? We are a cloud-based brokerage. So our world or our brokerage is on the internet. And that's why we're
Okay.
avatars.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's how, remember we were at your calendar and then we just click that link. It will take you right into the EXP, the
And
room.
I am that figure
Yep,
that is
and you're a
supposed to.
woman now,
Okay,
not
yes.
a creature.
Got it. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. That's okay. Yeah.
Perfect. And then down here is your mic. You always want to make sure it's muted because it does operate like Zoom. There's just no camera. Make sure your mic is muted because there's open spaces. So if your mic's not muted, everybody can hear you.
And
Okay.
they'll hear the dog in the background, right?
Exactly. So make
The
sure your
windows
mic's
open.
muted just like Zoom. Okay.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
And now I want to focus on, like, now that we know how to get to the class that you're going to attend next week, it takes you right here. Now I want you to know how to get to your broker room in case you do have these questions that arise and you like, hey, I don't want to take everybody's time, but I want to get my questions answered. That's where you can go to our broker support for. So that's where you can do go to right here. And
Okay.
then you can go US broker staterooms.
Okay.
And then we'll just scroll until we find California. There we are. And this will lead us into our broker room. And then we'll hit connect. So once you use it a couple times, it becomes pretty self-explanatory. This is the open floor. There's the, let's see, is it Ellen? She's probably going to say hi to you too. So if you ever need to speak to somebody, you see that button where it says sign in?
Yes.
So you're going to click on it with your mouse. You're going to open the link and you have to fill this out. Okay, this is if you need to speak to somebody, you would put your email, you put your name, what region, you're part of California. I know you're in Southern California, but remember you're part of California for your license.
Okay.
Okay. You'd put your license number, just a couple questions. This is how they know who came into the broker room and why you came. Once this is submitted, once you hit that submit button, you just exit out of it because you're still in the world. And then our friend Ellen over there is going to be like, okay, Elizabeth, I got your sign-in sheet. Please click I have a question, which is up top in green. And then she'll tell you pick a blue ticket or pick a green ticket, whatever topic you need help with, they're going to tell you what ticket to pull.
So this is almost like when you go to the DMV and they have you pick a number, this is registration, this
Yes.
is a license. So this is the same analogy.
Yeah,
Sounds-
exactly. See?
Okay,
And this is just our office space. So this portion of support, this is your direct broker support. This is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 o'clock. You can come in here and ask questions. Any question you have. If it's a simple question or you just like want to confirm something, our brokers are on the floor, our transaction teams are on the floor. They're here to help you guys.
okay,
Okay, so that is our broker floor. And I'm going to save this specific link in your folder, so EXP World, so it brings you right back to the broker room. This
okay.
is like the only place you really need to use.
And did we put the live world in the folder too as well?
Yeah,
Or-
so it's at the bottom, EXP World.
Okay,
You
okay.
see it?
Yeah,
Yep, that's right here. Okay,
Okay.
so when you use your calendar, you just hit the link. It will take you where you need to go. If you need to go to your brokers, you're going to use your folder and you're just going to go to EXP World and it will take you directly to the broker floor.
okay.
Okay. I know it's kind of funky. I do encourage you to check out the world later. Like sign in, ask a question, talk to one of the brokers, get comfortable utilizing this. So when you find yourself in a situation that you need immediate help, you know how to get here. Okay. You know how to use the sign-in sheet. You know how it works. Everybody here is here in real
Everyone,
time.
if you haven't signed in yet and you need
Oh.
assistance, click the wall behind me and fill out the form to sign in.
So, and there, the concierge is there. She's going to tell you to sign in just like she did. I'm
Okay.
going to close it out so we don't have to listen to them.
Okay.
But that's how simple it is. Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 o'clock, you can get help. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that is all of your tools. You are logged into everything. The only thing now is just your questions for your team, for your team lead. And then, they are going to update your forwarding email to the Liz at GabeMendez.realtor. So that should be updated by today.
Okay, so all my email,
It's
Well,
going to go to your new email. It hasn't been done yet. I sent it in at the end of the day yesterday, just because my day got busy. But it's going to be forwarded to Liz at GabeMendez.realtor. So, and they're going to send you like a test email saying, hey, this is, make sure it's working. So I'll circle back with you on that too.
okay, and then did they get back to you with, is it called?
Oh, let me check. Let me check. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see here. The Gabe Mendez Group. That is the official team name. The Gabe Mendez Group.
Okay, perfect. So then that is registered that way, so when I come in
Mhm.
and they ask for, I'm on a team, I'm not a
Yes.
solo agent, so that
Yep.
is an that I'm going to, okay.
The
so-
Gabe Mendez Group. Yep.
Okay, okay, and earlier, let me see. Okay, yeah, then I know you went into about the mentor program and that's only for solo agents. They're on the 80/20, but I'm on a.
You're on a team. I was just informing you about, it doesn't apply to you. I just wanted you to know what it was and why we have it.
No, yeah, but like the way I process things, I'm this versus that and how things are. So
Yes.
I was just asking, thinking out loud in my notes, and that's all. So,
Okay, awesome.
okay.
I'm just checking your email real quick. I want to make sure. Let's see, there's an introduction, agent attraction, interest strategy, making slash revenue, encourages. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this email from Troy, this is about if you are interested in agent attraction or growth, if you want to schedule a call with him. So I wouldn't say this necessarily applies to you right now because you're more so here for the business, but I think that's great that they're reaching out. So
Oh, okay, so these are just, I know someone said, once I'm signed on, I'm going to be getting a whole tons of, emails,
that's why
um,
I'm checking your emails right
congratulatory,
now.
emails, and I guess that's what this is, right?
That's what this is. Yep.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Um,
And then this is already done. The group session you did. Your weekly ad. EXP real estate agents. Do. Okay, there's one form. Let's see. There is. Oh, you did your mark. Okay, perfect. I was searching for this email right here, the marketing approval submission, but it looks like you did it, so that's perfect. That one always gets missed, so I like to double check to make sure it gets done. So.
what is that about?
That's when you did your application, there was a California addendum, which basically covers the marketing. So once every agent is approved or active with EXP, this email is sent out, the marketing approval submission. It's like a one-page Google sheet that every agent has to fill out. Like, do you use Facebook? Do you use Instagram?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
okay.
so you did it, so you're already done. So that's perfect. That's
Now-
actually
now,
impressive because everybody forgets to do it.
if I were to change that, I can go back and change it, right? Once I become savvy with the online platform with all the,
Yeah, so you could, I would just encourage you just to go directly to the broker room, in the world and just say, hey, I wouldn't be concerned because you're on a team and that team logo has already been approved. So it's not like you're going out of compliance. You're just part of an already approved team. So.
okay,
Yeah,
got, I
so I
understand.
wouldn't stress it too much, but if you want to do your due diligence, you can hop into EXP World and just say, hey, I did create a Facebook business page using my team logo. Just want to let you know. And they'll be like, okay, and then whatever they have to say.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, Elizabeth, that is everything I have for you. You are fully in everything. I know it's a lot. So if you have questions, you can call me. But since you are on a team, I encourage you to call your team leader about some specific things that we talked about, like
Okay.
K4, your marketing, the TC for Sky Slope. Those are some questions you might want to run by him. Okay.
Yeah. There's so many acronyms and it's like, I need to review, I need to do a whole lot. I like to read, but I have to do a whole lot of more reading, so.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
One thing I'm going to encourage you to ask him too is your cards. Like, it's great that you get free cards, but does your team provide cards? Like, are they paying for special cards? Um, I would run that by your team too.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
sounds good. Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right, well, this is very helpful. Thank you so
Good.
much. Got a lot of notes. I have your
Good. And
phone.
feel free to call me at any time. Like I said, we're
Okay,
here. You fall into the Brent Gove organization, so we're here to make sure you're acclimated with your tools. You are logged into all of them now. So if you need any refreshers, you can just call me or text me. We can always hop on a Zoom and do a little refresh when you need it, okay?